Hi, I'm Hayley and this is my first ever YouTube video. I've spent a lot of time watching vlogs over the past year and thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go myself. Who knows what will happen and how this will go, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to put myself out there and this is it. So I'm Hayley, I'm 37, I live on the south coast with my boyfriend in a renovation property. So if you hear any banging, crashing, swearing, very likely, please excuse that. We're just going to have to roll with it. I work 3 days in London and 2 days out of London for a media company. I don't want to give too much away now in this little brief intro because I am going to do a 25 questions about me, which I will do now. Okay, so I'm going to have to look down at what the questions are. First, what is your name and who are you named after? So, as I said, my name's Hayley and actually I am named after the actor or actress, I'm not sure which is politically correct these days, Hayley Mills. What's your favourite Disney film? Oh, I love Disney films, especially the soundtracks. So Little Mermaid used to be my favourite. The soundtrack of that I still absolutely love, but in terms of the film itself, I would now say that it is pipped to the post by Moana. What's the first gig you went to? I'm quite proud to say this because it could have been a lot worse. The first gig I went to was Stereophonics at the Guildhall in Portsmouth. I loved and still do love the Stereophonics and have seen them actually quite recently. And I remember going to that gig and thinking, yeah, I am so cool. So yeah, my first gig is pretty cool, but if you'd asked me what my first album was, it would have been a very different story. How tall are you? I am 5'4". Do you consider yourself a good cook? This cracks me up, this question, because I am the furthest from a good cook there could be. I even managed the other day to mess up powdered custard in the microwave. Okay, what is your male celebrity crush? Easy. Easy, easy. Chris Hemsworth, followed by Liam Hemsworth. Just wanted to get the brothers together. I mean, they're very outdoorsy, they surf, tick, and they're massive and beefy. What more could you want? What's your favourite song at the moment? Okay, I wish I could name something really... Oh, the train's going past. It's a long train. There we go. I wish I could say something really cool and urban and street, down with kids. Wow, that makes me sound old. But I'm going to have to say Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, Shallow, or Pink's Greatest Showman song. I love those two. If I'm in my car and they come on, I sing it at the top of my voice and I don't care who sees me. Okay, 3 physical things that are close to me. So I have my hair straighteners. These are so old. They're not GHDs, they are hair styler. I got these years ago when my friend and I went to LA on part of a bigger sort of Californian road trip. And actually these have been great, but they're starting to lose the heat a little bit, so I do need to invest in a new pair of GHDs. So that's one thing. My second thing is my Polar fitness watch. And then the third thing that I have on my desk is my ring. Now this is a bit sad because actually at the moment it's looking pretty tarnished. I've had it for years and I've worn it constantly, but something I've obviously used in the last week has made it go quite dark, and I know I need to put it in a silver dip, but I haven't got round to it yet, so it's just sat on my dressing table here. Okay. What's my favourite smell? So at the moment, my favourite smell is the Bath & Body Works flannel flannel candle. Why it's called flannel, I don't know. I've only just thought about that. Why is it called flannel? Okay, what was my favourite subject at school? School was a long time ago, but it was a really good memory for me. So my favourite subject, without a doubt, I don't even have to think about it, was PE. I loved it. I was one of these people that would always prefer to be outside on the sports field than I would inside in lessons, hence why sports day was probably my favourite. You got to be outside all day with your friends in the sunshine, and mostly the school holidays were on the horizon. 6 weeks of nothing. Do you like sushi? Yes, I do. But Michael doesn't, so we don't really eat it a lot. He doesn't like fish very much, so I tend not to eat it as often as I would. What time did you get up this morning? So today is Sunday, so I had a bit of a lie-in. I wish that I didn't have to set my alarm, but I had a lot to do. So I set my alarm for 8:30, which is a real treat. That for me is actually a proper lie-in. During the week, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday when I'm up in London, my alarm goes off at 5:20. I can't even remember what number we're on. Okay, I think we're on 13. So do you have any brothers or sisters? Yes, I have one younger sister called Hannah. She is 3.5 years younger than me and has 2 children, and I have a niece and a nephew who are 5 and coming up to 3. Okay, something I'm planning on doing today. Well, bearing in mind it is actually about 4 o'clock now, probably, and it's Sunday. What I'm probably going to do is have a shower, wash my hair, get my stuff ready for work tomorrow, and then wait for our food shopping to arrive. So that usually arrives sort of around 5-6 o'clock-ish, pack that away, and then sit down and watch, what's it called? The SAS programme. Anyway, yeah, sit down and watch that. Okay, my favourite YouTuber. I love so many. That's basically all of those people have inspired me to put out my first video. But I would say at the moment my absolute favourite is Brogan Tate. So she is also from Bournemouth, and it's just so down to earth and normal. Okay, scariest moment. I have been in 2 natural disasters in my life. One in Turkey and one in Greece. Both on holidays, both on sailing holidays. And I would say the scariest one was in Greece, and I think it was in the early 2000s when I was actually there with my family and we were caught up in an earthquake. So I think it was 7.5 magnitude, so it was pretty big. We got evacuated from our hotel. I think I remember that night, I ended up sleeping in one of those little blow-up boats that go in the pool. With a blanket over the top of it, because we all had to sleep outside because they were worried about it happening again. So yeah, that would be my scariest moment. Are you left or right-handed? I am right-handed. What's your favourite colour? I love bright colours. I like summery colours. So at the moment I would say either coral, which I love, or aqua. Do you have any pets? No, sadly. I'm allergic to cats, but we really want a cat. That sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? I'm really hoping that I can find a cat that I'm not allergic to. I know there are certain breeds that are a little bit more hypoallergenic than other cats. So we are doing some research at the moment, and hopefully I can spend a bit of time with some to just double check that it doesn't make me allergic. What's on my mind now? I'm thinking, what have I got that I can put with a cup of tea? I'm really thirsty. It's about the time when I would normally have a cup of tea, but we haven't got any biscuits. That's how my mind works. Okay, what is your favourite shop? I think it really depends on what I'm actually buying. I love a Wilkinson's for toiletries, pick and mix, household bits. I also love the Body Shop or Lush. Both I've actually recently got back into again after a little while away. And I love Zara. Although I don't really like the shopping experience, I actually like Zara clothes. What was the last thing you bought? Oh, I wish this was more exciting than it was. So I'm trying to do some tidying and clearing at the moment, and I had all of my wrapping paper in one of those wrapping paper bags, so the long ones that you just get from Paperchase or Smith's or wherever. And with all the renovation that's been going on and we're having to move things around a lot, they the wrapping paper was getting a bit battered. So I bought some long boxes that are the length of wrapping paper, just plastic boxes, and I've been putting wrapping paper in there. Great, rock and roll, eh? Where do you do your food shopping? We typically do our food shopping with Sainsbury's, and we mainly do it online. It's just so much easier. All of our favourites in there, and we tend to buy the same things week after week with the odd exception, and we generally tend to get it delivered on a Sunday night, ready for the week ahead. 3 things that make me happy. Okay, so probably being with all the people that I love, so my family and my boyfriend. When we're all together, I love it. I feel like I'm in my happy place. M&S iced spiced buns make me very happy, especially, oh, that would go well with a cup of tea. And also the beach makes me really happy. Even if it's in winter, even if it's stormy, then I feel cozy. If it's a summer beach and the sun's on my skin, then I just feel bright and alive, and I just love the beach at any time of year. Okay, and then finally, of the 25 questions, is my favourite pizza topping. And I would have to say barbecue chicken. I wouldn't choose pizza probably over any other takeaway, but if I did have it, I would definitely have a Domino's barbecue chicken. I'm such an idiot. So I was just editing and I realised that I ended on telling you that my favourite pizza topping was Domino's barbecue chicken. That was it. Literally, it just ended. You can tell I'm a newbie, can't you? So I thought, well, I can't just leave it there. I'm going to have to film a separate piece and add it on the end. So this is what I'm doing now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I know how many amazing vloggers there are out there. So if you've just taken a little bit of time to watch me, honestly, I'm so grateful. Thank you. If you have any comments, please pop them below. And I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye.